Hey, to each his own, man. You know, you gotta stay with the times so you don't get left behind. But I'm one of them people that's cool with adapting and adjusting to what's necessary. But I ain't finna change who I am at the core of my being for nobody. So, with that being said, to some extent, you know, I'm old school. I'm cool with, you know, having morals and integrity about myself. So, I treat people how I want to be treated. And I know we live in today's time where a lot of people treat people how people treat them. And in other words, that's matching energy, which is in other words, stooping down to somebody else's level. So we ain't matching energy. If we gotta match your energy, then we might as well detach our energy from you. So that's what I tell, you know, some of my clients and some of my followers, like, don't be matching energy with nobody. Don't match your energy, detach your energy. Because clearly that's not a true connection. And you know, people be like, well, you know, I ain't finna be all good and doing good deeds and letting people run over me and all that. It ain't even about that. What it's about is you being your true self, you displaying your true qualities, and then when people take advantage of you, try to use you or manipulate you, and you peep game, then you have the power, the right, and the choice to cut that short. Let them know, don't play with you like that, cut that short. Or don't say nothing at all and just cut that short. You're not obligated to still deal with them, and you're not obligated to have somebody still run over you or take advantage of you. That's always going to be your choice. So, with that being said, it's like, if you continue to be you, I'm gonna use relationships for example. You know how people get in relationships and they give a person they all, let them tell it, and they feel like they get cheated on, used, abused, or they just wasted their time. So they make it up in their mind to go make posts. Oh, I never give my all again. Boy, a person that never get the same me twice. Like, they say all the stuff that's a whole bunch of lies. Because soon as you fall in love again, whether it be with the same person or somebody else, you're going to tap back into your true self as long as that love is being reciprocated, or if you fall in the same mindset that you was to begin with. So don't even put those type of curses on yourself, because in some situations you don't know what you would do. But what I do know is you don't lose yourself just because somebody else didn't appreciate you. You stop dealing with them kind of people and you learn from that situation. So therefore you grow, you evolve, and now you see who deserves and who's worthy of your love or your time or your money or your space. You get what I'm saying? You don't hold everybody else accountable or at fault for what somebody else did to you or made you feel. You messing up when you doing that right there. You putting all kind of blockages on your blessings. You putting all kind of blockages on your chakras. And you damn sure putting blockages on your sight. You judging people and situations before you even tap in, before you even engage or become one with a situation or a person. And it's keeping you from doing these things, and you're going to call it protecting your peace, or you're going to call it growth, or you're going to call it having the wall up, you know what I'm saying, because you ain't with the bullshit or the fuckery. Okay, we get all that. But you know what you desire. And the only way to get what you desire is to be in the vibration of alignment with what you desire, not to go against it. You can't have no resistance there, you feel me? You can't try to prevent nothing, you can't resist, and you can't force. You have to just be. So it's best to just always be your true self and continue to treat people how you want to be treated, because that energy alone is going to get reciprocated back to you through the laws of cause and effect, whether a person you try to give that type of energy to receive it, reject it, or not. So you just got to understand that the time will come. It's not always when you want it to, but as long as you're in a place of alignment to receive, then you have to receive. So continue to treat people how you want to be treated, because somebody will come along and treat you the same way. Somebody will come along and apologize for not accepting and respecting the way that you was treating them. And then if not, you have been to touch somebody to learn how to treat somebody else by how you treated them. See, when people treat people how they treat them, not only is you matching energy, stooping down to their level and lowering yourself to a lower frequency and vibration and mindset, you taking away from yourself because of somebody else. You get what I'm saying? You tapping into parts of you that's a defense mechanism, and you ain't got to do that. It's like you preparing for the worst, you hoping for the worst, or you putting limits and boundaries on people based on how they making you feel, which may not be their overall energy and may not even be intended the way you taking it, because you so guarded. And a lot of times, you know, we'll get so caught up in that energy that we get caught up in the ego, and we just feel like we right. First time somebody say something to do so, up, you out of there. Nah, you ain't finna be around me. Oh, that's how you feel? Oh, so you doing me like that? And it's like, yo, chill. You being a little bit too selfish, and you being a little bit too much not understanding. You're not being understanding in the situation, basically, because you looking at what people doing. Now, if you dealing with somebody that's full of shit, and clearly they full of shit, they lying all the time, they giving you the runaround, they playing with you, that's different. We ain't talking about that, because you already know what time it is. That goes back to what we was talking about. You got to cut that type of energy off because you see what's going on. But you can't size everybody up and put everybody in the same categories based on how somebody previously made you feel or how your mindset is about something, because you keep missing the mark in situations where you felt like what you desired should have prevailed, and it didn't. But most of the time in these failed situations, it's your fault. And it's the way not only that you treating people, but it's the way that you rejecting and blocking certain things that's meant for you. It's kind of like God sending you a package and you keep on returning it because you feel like it should have been delivered in a pink box instead of a black box. You get what I'm saying? Just open the box. It's there. So I just tell people all the time with their energy, man, peep game or play with it.